A desert that once swallowed camels is now home to golden towers, private jets, and a family whose influence stretches across the globe. From desert sands to global power, Dubai's ruling Al Maktoum family built an empire of wealth, influence, and luxury. This is the story of vision, ambition, and legacy that reshaped a nation. And here's where it all begins. Dubai wasn't always this shimmering skyline, this playground for billionaires. Once it was a dusty, quiet village, barely marked on any map. Pearls were the prized treasure, not oil. Fishing boats drifted lazily where luxury yachts now dock. Camels wandered where skyscrapers now reach for the sky. Then came Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The man didn't just inherit a city, he reimagined it. With a sharp vision and relentless drive, he turned sand into a skyline. Markets gave way to malls. Wooden dhows swapped for glimmering super yachts, and what was once a forgotten desert suddenly became a financial hub pulsing with ambition. Dubai's transformation wasn't by chance. It was bold, unapologetic leadership sculpting a city that would make the world stop and stare. Have you ever thought about what it takes to rewrite the destiny of an entire nation? Dubai did it, and one man made sure it happened. But wait, it's about to get even more impressive. Sheikh Mohammed didn't just build towers, he built ideas into reality. While others hesitated, he launched Emirates Airlines, a gamble that most experts called too risky. Today it dominates global skies, connecting 150 destinations and putting Dubai squarely on the map as a hub between East and West. Airports weren't just terminals, they became palaces of steel and glass, welcoming travelers with luxury experiences that whispered Dubai doesn't follow trends. It creates them under his leadership. A city that once relied on camels became the epicenter of global innovation, financial power, and lifestyle extravagance. Imagine walking into an airport that feels more like a five-star hotel than a place to catch a flight. That's the world Sheikh Mohammed envisioned, bold, precise, and unapologetically ambitious. And this part blew my mind. Sheikh Mohammed isn't just a city builder, he's a ruler with clout on a global scale. As Prime Minister and Vice President of the UAE, he commands influence that stretches far beyond Dubai's golden skyline. His net worth? A staggering $18 billion. But it's not just about the number, it's about how he wields it. At the center of it all is Dubai Holdings, a sprawling conglomerate that touches real estate, finance, hospitality, and media. Every skyscraper, every luxury hotel, and every investment tells a story of a vision turned into an empire. And his reach isn't limited to Dubai. There's a $308 million penthouse in Monaco with panoramic sea views, sprawling Scottish estates with private lakes and stables, and heritage manors across the UK. Each property signals presence, power, and influence, quietly but unmistakably. Have you ever wondered what it's like to live in a portfolio that's literally global? Just when you think it can't get grander, Zabil Palace stands as a fortress of both elegance and security. Golden falcons guard marble entrances, chandeliers hang from ceilings 30 feet high, and manicured gardens stretch as far as the eye can see. But these aren't just homes. Every property in Dubai, Monaco, and the UK reflects influence and discretion. From private Scottish estates with stables and lakes to exclusive Mediterranean penthouses, Sheikh Mohammed's residences send a subtle but clear message. Royalty isn't just inherited, it's meticulously curated. And now, let's talk about a passion that predates skyscrapers. Horses. For Sheikh Mohammed, they're more than animals. They're legacy, diplomacy, and dominion. At the heart of it all is Godolphin, the world's largest horse breeding operation, with elite stables across the UK, Ireland, Australia, and the US. Over 1,000 meticulously trained racehorses call it home, each one a royal athlete. In 1996, he launched the Dubai World Cup, a $12 million race that instantly became the world's richest, held under the dazzling lights of Meydan Racecourse. King's billionaires and racing elites flock from every continent. Across Europe and America, his horses dominate tracks like Royal Ascot, the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, the Breeders' Cup, and the Kentucky Derby. And through it all, the Bedouin roots of Dubai's desert riding culture remain alive, connecting a modern empire to its ancient heritage. And here's where it gets seriously wild. Dubai's streets might look calm from the outside, but inside the Al Maktoum garages, there's chaos of a different kind, a curated, controlled chaos of speed and luxury. Over 100 ultra-rare, custom-built vehicles line these private halls, each one screaming power, innovation, and identity. At the center is the Devil 16, a beast born in the UAE with a rumored 5,000 horsepower. Gold-plated SUVs sit beside classic Rolls-Royces, and military-grade 4x4s ready for desert dominance add an edge to the collection. Personalized Arabic calligraphy, falcon emblems, and experimental prototypes make each car more than metal and engines. They're rolling symbols of national pride and vision. What would it feel like to step into a garage where every vehicle is a statement of ambition, tradition, and unrelenting luxury? Just when you think land is the limit, Sheikh Mohammed takes luxury to the open sea. His $300 million private yacht isn't just a boat, it's a floating palace designed for discretion, power, and living beyond ordinary boundaries. Inside it, there is a private submarine to investigate the depths without ever touching public shores, a cinema adorned with velvet for under the stars movie evenings, a squash, a helipad for arrivals bypassing traffic completely, and a court for remaining crisp even in the Mediterranean. Hand-cut wood, Italian marble, and delicate golden accents brighten every room. This quiet but forceful yacht offers independence, prestige, and a mobile stage for legacy talks, transactions, and the kind of luxury that defines a dynasty rather than only a means of travel. And now, the empire's future. Modern icon, adventurer, poet, and philanthropist Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, often referred to as Fazza, is not just the crown prince. Beautiful skydives, desert trips, and mountain climbs light up social media, but behind the excitement is a man completely devoted to duty, legacy, and public service. Fazza participates in philanthropic initiatives, supports conservation, and constantly interacts with residents, running with others, eating at restaurants, or quietly attending weddings. He shapes a 21st century vision of leadership while upholding a legacy founded in heritage by linking innovation with custom. Athletic, poetic, philanthropic, he's not just sporting a crown, he's reshaping what royalty can signify for a whole generation. And here's where leadership meets heart. Sheikh Mohammed's vision. 2021 wasn't just about building taller towers or flashy projects. It was about creating a city where innovation, education, and national pride walk hand in hand. People-first leadership became the core. Citizens felt seen, heard, and cared for. Hospitals, schools, and housing programs weren't afterthoughts. They were pillars. Philanthropy wasn't an occasional headline. It was a lifestyle. From funding cancer research to supporting disaster relief, the family's work reached far beyond borders. Vision 2021 transformed Dubai from a city of wealth to a city of community, showing that true power isn't measured in gold, but in how it uplifts people every single day. But it doesn't stop at Dubai's shores. Sheikh Mohammed's influence is everywhere: Monaco, the UK, the US, Australia, and Ireland. His properties are more than homes. They're tools of diplomacy, privacy, and strategic positioning. Through horse racing, elite real estate, and cultural projects, the Al Maktoums quietly wield soft power that rivals nations. Each palace, estate, and penthouse sends a signal. Presence, influence, and discretion matter. They don't just participate in global culture, they shape it, leaving subtle yet undeniable fingerprints across continents. And here's where Dubai becomes truly unique. Skyscrapers rise next to desert traditions, AI innovations coexist with Bedouin roots, and global finance meets centuries-old culture. Luxury and heritage aren't competing, they're intertwined in architecture, cars, and events. Royalty here isn't distant or untouchable. Walk the streets of Dubai and you might see Sheikh Mohammed or Sheikh Hamdan, approachable, grounded, but still commanding a presence that reminds everyone this isn't just a city, it's a vision brought to life. Just when it seems the empire is all glitz, the philosophy behind it shines brightest. Leadership isn't about walls or separation, it's about building bridges. Sheikh Mohammed walks the streets, attends public events, and leads by example. Power here is rooted in unity, vision, and discipline. Dubai's empire isn't just concrete and gold, it's tied to a personal commitment to people, showing that a dynasty's greatest achievement is the lives it touches and the legacy it leaves behind. Dubai's Al Maktoum family blends wealth, vision, and tradition into an empire that spans continents. From royal horses to skyscrapers and private yachts, their legacy proves that true power lies in ambition, innovation, and caring for the people who built the city behind all the glitter and glamour. So what's your take on this incredible story? Drop it in the comments, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've got way more coming your way.